An object that has higher density than water sinks, while an object with lower density than water floats. The third classification of a material is biodegradability. It is the ability of a material to decompose or be broken down into simpler and tiny materials. Rotting of an object is an example of decomposition. Matter can either be biodegradable or non-biodegradable. Biodegradable are materials that can be decomposed through an exposure to air, moisture, and microbial activity in a short period of time. Microbial activity is an activity wherein microorganisms or tiny living things act on an object. Food waste, animal waste, fruit peelings, plant trimmings, and manufactured products that are made using natural materials are considered biodegradable. There are some biodegradable materials that end up at landfills. These materials will remain the same for many years. But do you know people can help biodegradables to decay easily through composting? Composting is a way of recycling biodegradable waste by placing it in a compost bin filled with soil. Materials that cannot be decomposed and go back to Earth's system are non-biodegradable. These wastes may be brought to recycling centers and become useful again. Recycling requires time, energy, and expense for these things to serve another purpose. Examples of non-biodegradable waste are plastic products, glasses, metal, and electronic waste. The next time that you need to segregate your trash, remember that waste must be separated properly so that they will land on the proper facility that can help in making them reusable. Let's now move on to proper handling of household products. Before buying a product, make sure all containers are properly packed. Report any damage or leak immediately. Second is to read labels before using any material. Make sure to understand necessary precautions. Third is to have a list of emergency numbers available inside the house. First aid kit and fire extinguisher should be accessible. Fourth is to use all materials only for its intended purpose. Next is to wear gloves and mask when using toxic or poisonous or corrosive chemicals. Sixth, do not eat or drink while using any household products. Seventh is to store all materials properly as directed on their labels. Flammable materials should be placed in a well-ventilated and dry place. Keep this chemical away from heat and sunlight. Chemicals should be placed away from food, kitchenwares, and utensils.